Hello family, I'd like to show you a deck that's way out of print. This is Michael Zingara from All Exotic Tarot and Divination. What we're going to do a walkthrough on is a beloved deck of mine called the Tiger and Dragon Oracle Ching cards. I have fond memories of this deck. It was created back in 1986. I think I got my hands on one in 88. This is what the box looks like. This was the first deck that I taught myself through a book on how to use and manipulate and work with it. Basically, it brought a love of I Ching to me, and I learned I Ching about a year later. Super fond memories of this. It's a very worthwhile system. I disobeyed an E5 reading by a Babalao about 7 years ago, and I lost everything. Something horrible happened, and every possession I owned was gone. All my sacred tools, everything. So I had to start from anew. And one of the things I lost was this deck. But lo and behold, I was mourning about this deck, thinking about it and stuff like that. The spirits brought it back into my life, and I was able to get it for $2 at half price books. Alright folks, so let's take a look. There's 64 cards, and why? Because there's 64 hexagrams. Now this deck comes with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards with instructions on it. There's also a guidebook written for this. So now this has that crazy black and white art that the 80s and 70s are so spectacular in creating. I absolutely hate most instances of this art, and not too fond of it now, but the imagery is pretty special. You'll see that as you go through your deck. There'll be the hexagram, and then it shows you the progression of the hexagram on the bottom. Alright, so let's kick back and enjoy. Look at the pretty pictures, and when I do a full review of this, I'm going to need a volunteer. So if you like, comment, and subscribe, you'll be in the running for a reading. You could use this as an oracle deck. It would probably be the simplest way to manipulate this. You can use it in a 9-card reading. You can use it as a Celtic Cross style reading. It's very diverse. And you can use it the way you use I Ching. There's a lot to look at that. You know, if there's a lot to look at in this deck if you're an intuitive reader. I know there's a lot of people that love their black and white decks out there. Be another reason to hunt this deck down and collect it. folks. Gotta relight my cigar real quick. Got two cards a little bit. There we go. All in all, it's a nice enough looking deck. Very powerful, good reader. I used this for years and years and enjoyed it. Cards are a nice size. Not too big to shuffle, but big enough to look at all that imagery. And it's a nice step into the I Ching world too. And those of you who are older that are familiar with this type of artwork and have a nostalgic feel for it, you probably dig this too. Or you just might hate the art. That's okay too. Everybody's an individual. You're all entitled to your likes and dislikes. Excuse me. Hi Kiki, I'm in the middle of doing a walkthrough. I'm almost done here. I'm doing kind of an unusual deck. Basically, people, if you want a reading, this is just the walkthrough. This is a pretty cool deck. If you do want a reading, this is a walkthrough. Basically, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And when I do the full detailed read through, I'll give you guys a reading. And this one will be coming up pretty soon because I've used this deck for years. But you know, I hate how people, you know, if a deck's out of print, they don't want to show what the deck looks like. I think that's horse hockey. Sometimes fate will put things in your hands that you're supposed to work with, and they'll come back into it. Just like this, when I lost this deck the first time in that tragedy, I thought I'd never find it, and I ended up finding it for $2. So the spirits are a powerful thing, you know. If you put energy into desires and you communicate it and you have a good working relationship with your spirits, things will come to you. There's a lot of times where I'm driving by the half-price books that's in my area, and the spirit will kind of nudge me and go, hey, there's something in there. I go in there, I find a really great deck or some form of divination or a really great book that really helps me progress and learn. All right, everybody. Thanks Kiki for watching. Basically, I love all of you. You're my brothers and sisters. We're all brothers and sisters. Even if you don't want to get a reading, please like and subscribe. And basically, blessings to everyone. And you have a great day. Eshe.